This is it. Today I'm leaving Guangzhou after 12 years here, and it's time for my channel to finally match its name as I go to Shanghai to live there. Last view out my apartment window over our community. I do need to go to work today before leaving. Walking to the bus stop to take our estate bus for the last time. Take it to work, and then after work I'll just go meet my family nearby. They'll be taking a car, and we'll take the car to the metro station, then the metro to the airport, and then from there we'll fly to Shanghai. Some nice, partly cloudy weather today. Really nice, beautiful blue skies though. It's a bit darker on this side. I wonder if we'll get some rain soon. Who knows? Having an early dinner here at McDonald's before leaving. In just a bit, they're gonna come in the car and I'll get in and we'll be heading off for the metro station. I'm in the car. We are off to the metro station, and from the metro station we're going to the airport. Driving down the road to the metro station.
它应该也不用提前2个小时吧？这个不用。
2个小时，2个小时，你充足点，你还要排队寄行李嘛？
哦，现在几点了？
现在4点47。
大概5点10，差不多哈。
差不多了，刚好接上了。
They'll be fine. I'm not too worried. They're talking about whether they think we can make it to the airport on time. That's why I said I'm not too worried. Riding the metro toward the airport with our luggage. We're changing trains here at Shilu Station. This line goes to the airport. There's 2 stations, as you can see, Airport South and Airport North. We're going to Airport South, which is for Terminal 1. Another busy train, but at least I got a seat.
请上车的乘客往车厢中部走。
And here at the final station before the airport, the train's finally much emptier after being really crowded most of the way.
Airport South.
So we'll be at the airport very soon.
请從列車前進方向嘅右門落車。Please exit the train to the right. 去往廣州北雲國際機場。
This is Guangzhou Baiyun International Airport. We're on our way to gate A125. The international gates are over there. You'll notice they also always say International Hong Kong, Macau, and Taiwan, because it is a very emphatic point in China that all of those areas are part of China. But since you have to leave China's immigration area, they are treated like international flights.
You send your mom?
It's just, yeah. And here we go to gate A125. Taking a moving sidewalk here over the road that leads into the airport. Got a line of taxis here. On our way into the terminal here. Gotta get to gate A125. Almost to security here. Just passed through security. On my way to my gate. And here's the airfield. again, we are on our way to gate A125. Flight status notice board telling me where the planes are going. Right now in Chinese, and it'll change to English in just a bit. Here we are. We had a gate change, so now it's A124. This is our flight. On Shanghai Airlines. Not sure if this is our plane or not. I think it might be. Whew. Shanghai Airlines is a subsidiary, wow, that's great pronunciation, huh? Of China Eastern, which is one of the bigger airlines in China. Lots of people waiting for this flight. And it just changed the sign to boarding. So it's about time for us to get on this plane and go to Shanghai. Boarding the plane. There's the wing over there. And the terminal. Here we are on board of Shanghai Airlines, Boeing 737-800. Looks like those TVs are going to give us the safety briefing. Already pushing back. The plane down here to Guangzhou from Shanghai was late, but I can tell they're really trying to get us out on time. And they're at least pretty close. Passing by the FedEx cargo port here in Guangzhou. This is one of their Asian hubs. Take it off! Thanks for a dozen years. Hope to be back sometime soon. Bye for now. It's about a 2-hour flight from Guangzhou to Shanghai. Not too long really, but so it'll take me a bit to get there. And I'll try to get some more footage on the ground when we get there. And they've offered me a newspaper on this flight. China Daily. It's the biggest English language periodical here in China. The editorial stance is, well, what you'd expect for China. Covering all sorts of stuff, local stuff. You can see about when this happened if you read the story about Joe Biden picking Kamala Harris as running mate. They got a local story about the rail network. May as well just read it for fun. Here's the sort of thing I mean when I say that their editorial stance is definitely what you'd expect for China. Got a little in-flight refreshment. bottle of water here. And kind of a little bit of a sandwich here. They got something like a slaw over here and something ham-like here. Some melons here. We've made it to Pudong Airport, where they have an in-airport train that we'll need to take to baggage claim. Since it's only for short distances, they don't bother putting any seats, just railings to grab onto while you stand. Brings us to baggage claim. That's got our stuff from baggage claim. One thing I do like here in China is that these baggage carts are pretty much always free. Not like in the US where they try to rip you off to use one. And in just a bit, we will exit. And I pushed that luggage cart out of the airport and got us into a taxi. And we're on our way to our home in Shanghai. Here we are, on our way. Taxis here use meters just like most places in the world. Slowly ticking up.
光南还有什么的？开了2家房价中心。
你是广州那边的吗？
对呀。
那边天比这边应该稍微凉快一点。
比这边凉快。
对，那么今天上海白天报的话都报38度。
这些天是这样子，
很热。
广州也很热，广州我们。
但是你广州热肯定没上海热的。
广州我们家就是1个月的这种的。
这个不一定，这个像他们如果说像他们是外国的朋友的话，到上海来买应该有其他政策。如果像他们外国的朋友到上海来买房子，应该有其他的政策买，跟国内买房子应该不一样。
那个上次我们在广州买的。
他们有可能邀请他们过来，有这种积分那个东西，都有。
So we finally got to our new home in Shanghai late last night. It was past midnight when we got there, so I didn't get any more filming done. I put it off till today. So thanks so much for coming along with us as we moved from Guangzhou to Shanghai. Feel free to like and subscribe, especially if you want to see more about my life here in Shanghai. Bye!